People don't know that Susie used to actually have her own restaurant right here on the corner of Guadalupe and Concho, where this abandoned lot is now. But it's not recommended as a regular means of birth control. For Bobcat Update, I'm Tatiana Salazar. The suspect, 17-year-old TJ Lane, admitted to bringing a knife and a pistol to the cafeteria and firing off 10 rounds into the crowd, killing 3 students.
San Marcos definitely has its fair share of interesting characters, like Frisbee Dan and the Sun Worshipper. In this Bobcat Update, Tatiana Salazar tells us about another, one known as the Viking Goddess.
There's no more bills we have to meet because we're living in the street, so we don't have to pay the rent today.
You may know her for the sweet voice she has when she tells you that your orange chicken is not a meal trade. Or maybe you know her because of her long pigtails. Most know her for being the Viking Goddess of Jones Dining Hall. Susie Mullen graduated from Texas State in 1988 and has been working at Jones for the past 7 years. She says she can't imagine having a different job.
I never know when the next person going through my line is going to be some famous football player, a great politician, a famous musician. There's so many talents and interests that the students have here that it's fascinating to get to know them.
Students and coworkers feel the same about Susie.
And Susie, you know, she's a real character. She's very nice, and so she always like brightens your day. You know, just gives you that real pick me up.
She's really nice. I mean, she actually cares about how your day is going and everything. Like, she always has a conversation with you, unlike the other ladies that just swipe your card.
And if that weren't enough, her Facebook fan page has more than 4,000 likes. Many people don't know that Susie used to actually have her own restaurant right here on the corner of Guadalupe and Concho, where this abandoned lot is now.
And I had a blackboard that rocked with several entrees, appetizers, desserts every day, just changing on the whim of whatever was in the produce and what looked good and what inspired me that day. And
not only can she cook, but she also writes music and has some of her own artwork on display at Jones. One could say that Susie, the Viking Goddess, is a real Renaissance woman. For Bobcat Update, I'm Tatiana Salazar. Anyone who lives on campus can tell you that condoms are readily available in their dorms' vending machines. Shippensburg University just added one new item to their machines, the morning after pill. However, selling this pill in a vending machine as opposed to a pharmacy could lead to health risks. Dr. Emilio Carranco recommends students to talk to a pharmacist before taking any type of drug.
The potential disadvantage of putting something like a Plan B in a vending machine is that you're not going to get some of the medical and pharmaceutical educational support that you might get otherwise.
Some students, though, don't think offering the pill in vending machines is such a bad idea.
Obviously, I mean, we're not coming here to get pregnant. Like, we're coming here to get an education, and sometimes you have little bumps in the road, and I think that's good, in my opinion.
People get embarrassed about their personal life, and they don't really want to tell their mother, their parents, or their doctor, or anybody. And you know, that kind of discretion, I think, is beneficial, you know, and maybe if it's going to help people, it's something that they're going to use.
Dr. Carranco says he doesn't see this happening here anytime soon.
Plan B, because it is a medication that has potential side effects that can be misused, it'll never be quite the same as condoms.
You can get the morning after pill at any pharmacy or at the student health center without a prescription as long as you're 17 or older, but it's not recommended as a regular means of birth control. For Bobcat Update, I'm Tatiana Salazar.